live here. This is what it takes to actually produce one of these things. I got multiple cameras going at all times. Good afternoon, everyone. April 11th. This is Roman Shersher, your #1 online resource for buying property, with this week's Buy, Invest, Sell, a broker's formula for real estate success. Please, guys, if you like this video, I'd love for you to share it on social media. It helps me so much to get the message out. Just please hit the share button and share it with your friends and family. I will greatly appreciate it. To anyone watching on Instagram, please be sure to head over to Facebook or YouTube. We usually post to YouTube probably by the next day after all the editing is done, to check out the links and the slides to the content I'm about to go over today. First things first, as always, I mention this every week. It's because at this point I bought hundreds of homes between here and Florida, and I wrote a book about the tips and tricks that insiders, people that are wholesaling, people that are purchasing portfolios, people that are purchasing volume, use to save tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars on properties that they purchase. I wrote a book about it. I sell it, but if you thank you, I really appreciate you paying attention and being here with us. I'd be glad to offer it to you for free. Just DM me. Let me know that you'd like a copy of it. I'll send you an electronic version of it, a PDF, so you can read it at your leisure, free of charge, no strings attached. Hope you enjoy it. All right. Current projects. We just launched 2 properties, one in Northridge, a 5-bedroom, 3-bath beauty. And just today, we went live with a flip that we did in Woodland Hills. This is very much Calabasas adjacent. You're 2 blocks away from Calabasas, access to the top schools in the West San Fernando Valley. And, well, I think it's a stunner. I think it's going to sell very quickly. We'll have to see exactly what the market says about it. Please reach out if you know anyone that's interested in those areas. I also have a wholesale property. It's a property I have in contract directly with the seller in Jacksonville, Florida. It has a pool which is outside of my buy box. And so therefore, I'm offering it to someone else if they'd like to take it off my hands and do the renovation. If not, I'll probably flip it, but I don't want to buy it and hold it. That's one of the tips that I always recommend to people that are looking to buy a portfolio or rentals for themselves. Come up with what you're comfortable with, whether it's I only want 3-bedroom, 2-bath or larger, or I don't want to buy in flood zones. Flood zone's a big thing for me in Florida. So this one falls outside my buy box. If you're interested in doing a flip or purchasing for your portfolio, a great rental property in a good area in Jacksonville to buy and hold as a rental, a future retirement savings position, whatever you want to do with it, please reach out to me and I'll send you some information about the property. All right, let's jump into our content. All right, hopefully we will not experience any technical difficulties in sharing our content. And here we are, beautiful. All right, Zillow announced it's going to stop marketing listings that aren't on the MLS within a few days, affecting access to all off-market listings. Zillow is the gorilla in the market, okay? When people think of, I'm gonna go check out some properties online, they put in a search, Zillow comes up first. Zillow has more users, more hits, more views on a monthly basis than any other real estate site, even Realtor.com, which is directly linked to the MLS. Many of them are linked at this point to the MLS. Zillow became actually a brokerage a few years ago and got what's called IDX to link directly into the MLS. But they've announced that buyers and agents that don't list their properties on the MLS are not going to be able to list their properties on Zillow at all if they don't put it on the MLS within a day or two. Okay. Why did they come out with this incredible new edict? Well, number one is that the National Association of Realtors came out recently saying that they will allow agents to do a delayed marketing period, which will allow them to keep the properties off the public market. off the public market. Why did they do this? Because some of the largest brokerages in the country came out and said that, you know what, maybe some of our sellers don't want it publicly marketed. They don't want everyone to know about this property, and so we want not to have to put it on the MLS right away, or maybe perhaps at all. Well, what's in it for them? Well, it's very simple. The larger brokerages would love to keep that property in-house and not market it to the rest of the world, so that they can have agents get commissions on both sides of the property. They want to have a head start to try to pre-sell it within their organization in order to not have that commission revenue walk out the door. Pretty standard. It's a business decision by the brokerages. Is it in the best interest of the sellers? Let's say, for example, I hired an agent and I want them to sell my property. What benefit do I have by not having it publicly marketed to everyone? If I place my listing with ABC Brokerage, okay, and ABC Brokerage only tries to sell to their buyers, I'm maybe avoiding that person over there from XYZ Brokerage, who will pay me more for that property and may have better terms in their contract. I'm not publicly marketing and not getting all the competition that is readily available on the market. So Zillow doesn't like this, even though the National Association has been pressured at it, by these larger brokerages to allow them to keep it in-house and not market it publicly, because they say that some people don't want it marketed publicly. I don't know why. Everybody wants highest price for their property. And you can only do that and achieve the best possible outcome by letting everyone in the world see this property is available for sale. So very interesting viewpoint by Zillow, and being the gorilla in the market, saying that if you don't put it out there for everybody, we're not going to allow you to be on our site, the biggest site. That's quite a statement. So this just came out just yesterday, and it's going to have pretty big waves in the market. All right. For everyone that has a pulse, you have been seeing exactly what's been happening in the stock market, the bond market. The tariff war that's going on is wreaking havoc throughout the financial sector. And mortgage rates were saw a huge jump in this last week, as the bonds were affected greatly. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly what the rates did. I haven't seen this big of a jump since 2008. Okay, and a lot of home buyers now, they're concerned with what's happening in the economy, what's going to happen to rates going forward. It may put a pause on the market, but then again, it may get people really scared to the point where they don't want to get priced out, and that rates will continue to rise. And so therefore, it may actually invigorate the market. We will see. I'm betting that it'll have buyers kind of jump in and want to take care of the transactions as quickly as possible. I think they're going to have a really hot spring and summer, and I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Okay, I put our properties up for sale. I got one last fixture that we're doing in Lake Balboa right now, and that one's going to hit the market within the next month as well. And I'll let you know how it goes. I'll definitely let you know. But this mortgage, this financial market that's happened, we've been seeing in this last week, has been just madness. The bond market's been on a roller coaster like we haven't seen in 20 plus years. And it sucks. I'll tell you why. Last week, we saw the 30-year fix drop to the lowest level it had since October, since Trump won the election. The rates dropped to 6.11. Then they went up, and now just last week they were at 6.55. Let's take a look at where they are now. 1 week ago, the 30-year fixed was 6.55%. It is now 7.1% on average. The 15-year fixed was 5.97. It's now 6.5% on average. The 30-year jumbo was 6.7. It is now 7.2% on average. We're talking about a half a point in a week. Huge. It means thousands of dollars per month difference for most people that are buying homes in this city. The FHA 30-year was 5.95. It is now 6.52. That's 57 basis points. The VA was 5.98. It's now 6.54. Tremendous. 56 basis point move. Now, these mortgage rates are increasing because of tariff-related uncertainty and inflation concerns. I think buyers need to adjust their strategy, and I think that you should move quick. I don't think that you need to take your time at all. And so we'll see what this next week holds. Today, Friday, April 11th, has been kind of mild in the financial sector, which is a good sign after the roller coaster we've been on this last week, where the Dow dropped 2,400 points, then went up 1,800 points, then went down another 1,800 points. It's been madness. All right, let's get to our quote of the week. All right, let's get back here. All right, and we're back. All right, our quote of the week is by Barbara Corcoran. Okay, she's a real estate mogul entrepreneur. She's one of the sharks on the Shark Tank. She built a multi-million-dollar real estate empire in New York City. The quote is this: real estate is about understanding the nuances of markets, adapting to change, and investing wisely. Okay. It emphasizes the need to adapt to market shifts, like right now we're experiencing that are affecting us, and we have to adapt. There's a lot of things we have to adapt to right now. Insurances have been a problem. Rates are in flux. Prices continue to rise. And so you got to adapt to exactly what's happening in the markets. And when you do, who knows, you could be the next Barbara Corcoran, the multi-million-dollar real estate mogul and shark. All right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in this week. Remember, if you like this video, help spread the word on social media. It helps me so much. Just tap the share button, share it with your friends and family. This is Roman Shersher, your #1 online resource for buying property, with this week's edition of Buy, Invest, Sell, a broker's formula for real estate success.